Hey everybody, my name is Aaron Thornton. For those who don't know my background, some of you may already, I'm a exercise science major from Fresno State University, graduated a couple of years ago with my degree in kinesiology, also a certified biosignature practitioner, and a Z-Health movement performance specialist. All that basically says is I've studied the human body a lot, and I work a lot with people in movement and exercise and trying to help them have a healthier body. So, as to why I'm getting back into making videos, I made a few videos a few years ago, informational stuff, very basic. I've since pulled it down because I don't like it anymore. But I'm joining the Vince Delmonte Pro Team. For those who don't know what that is, it's new. Vince Delmonte is a trainer who is very knowledgeable. He's helped thousands of people worldwide over the last few, I think 6 to 8 years. Specifically working with guys who have a hard time building muscle. Me. When I started, I was 115 pounds soaking wet. I was at 17 years old. I started training. Got to where I was about 135, 140 pounds. Then I started working with Vince and his friend Ben Mikulski. They've helped me get to about 150, 155 pounds over the last couple of years. And I'm using this opportunity with the Pro Team to push my body to where I finally, and I've always wanted it to be, I've always wanted to be in that 160 to 170 range, lean, mean, strong, athletic, and this is the perfect opportunity for me to finally do that. The Pro Team gives me the opportunity to work with Vince and learn from him, and at the same time he will help me and the other guys who are going through the contest to he'll help us to build an online platform where we can turn around and in turn help other people, which is what I've wanted to do for a long time. I specifically have a heart for guys who would think they're too busy to be healthy or get fit. The truth is, that's not true for anybody. You've got an hour, most people, they watch TV 4 hours a week on average. Okay, you can sacrifice a couple of those to go to the gym. Everybody has time, and most people just don't have their priorities straight enough to make exercise a real priority. So I want Vince to help me get in a position where I can help other people, specifically those guys. My dad, at the age of 50, passed away of a heart attack because he was overworked and not healthy enough. And I don't want that to happen to anybody else's dad. I don't want that to happen to anybody else who has kids. So for those who, for the contest, part of it is taking my body, transforming it, taking it to the next level, and then at the same time helping other people by educating them. So whoever, from my understanding, whoever has the best transformation and can help the most people moves on to the next level. So where I am right now, it's up to an 8-week program, and I want to take my body weight from 151 pounds when I started on Tuesday and got my body fat ran, up to 170 pounds, that's my goal. A little ambitious, but I think it's potentially doable. 11.2% body fat, I want to take that down to 8%. My arms were at 14 inches, I want to get that up to 15 and a half, maybe 16 if possible. And my shoulder measurement, because in the first phase we're focusing on arms and shoulders, take that to from 45 and a half inches to 48 to 49 inches. So, as far as my little bit of information, something to help you guys today, I just want to say this. Sometimes you have to hold a gun to your head. I know for me, I've been very lax with my workouts lately. I've been training, but not training with the intensity that I should, not paying attention to my diet the way I should, and not going backwards, but not really making the progress that I want to. This opportunity, I felt, was the perfect chance for me to hold the gun to my head and put myself in a situation where it's almost impossible for me to quit. So, just for example, we're in week 1, my upper body specifically is sore because we just thrashed it over the last few days, and you know what, I don't really feel like training today. I wasn't feeling good this morning. I think I might have ate something that didn't agree with me, a little bit of a headache, and I'm busy, it's Friday, I'm tired, I'd rather go home, but you know what, I want to win this thing. So guess what, we're doing legs today. I hate legs. They're necessary. I liken them to eating your vegetables. Most people don't like vegetables. You got to eat your vegetables. They're good for you. Legs are kind of like vegetables for exercise. So I'm doing legs today. because I can't fall behind. This were a few weeks ago, I might have said, I'll wait and I'll do it tomorrow. But I got more legs tomorrow. Yay. But here I am, doing what I don't want to do to get what I really want. And that's what most people have a hard time doing. So what I want to recommend for you guys is, if there's something that you really want to go after, whether it's fitness or something else, find a way that makes it almost impossible for you to quit. Tell people who love you enough to tell you when you're slacking off. So that could be family, friends, training partners. I've recruited my wife. I know a lot of the other trainers in my gym here are helping me. They know what I'm going through, and they're willing to stand by me and help me figure out what I need to do. They're willing to call me on, "You've been training?" "No, I haven't trained." "You're not going to win if you don't train." They're willing to say that to me. Do whatever it takes. Find a training partner. Sign up for something with a deadline, and sign up for it. Tell people, not everybody, because you're going to get some naysayers, but tell people you trust to help hold you accountable. And then there's one other thing. There's a website called Stick. STICKK, I believe. I'll put a link in the box below. Some people work great with a carrot. Some people need a stick. That's where this comes in. For Stick, what you do is you put your money where your mouth is, but instead of making a bet, what you do is you select an anti-charity, which is an organization you would rather see burn than give money to. You write a check to them, they'll hold the check for you, or you get a good friend to hold you accountable. And if you don't hold up on your commitment, then your money goes to that charity or that group, and your name goes on record as having supported it. So, easy example is pick whichever candidate you don't want to win the next presidential election and write them a check. You, especially if you're as fired up about politics as most people, and if you hate whichever candidate as much as most people hate the opposing candidate, you'll do just about anything to keep that from happening. So that's a good idea for you. I'll see you next week with my next update. We'll take you to the gym next week and show you a few things that Vince has us doing. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.